Okay, so we're going to do a little something different today and do a little screen video. I wanted to start off by talking about just the general search for your domain name. Okay, so I'm on GoDaddy.com right now, and we are looking for a title for our new podcast, which is going to be a weight loss podcast, for getting healthy. And it's going to be kind of a miniature site and a small kind of example of what I do with byobpodcast.com. So I am going to go over to, this is the Google keyword tool, and if you want to find this out, just search for keyword tool and log in on your Gmail account. And if you have I think you actually have to be signed up for AdWords to get the full results on this, but you can still use it and get, I think, about 300 results without even signing in if you want to. So what we're going to do in this area here is we're going to put in a couple of keywords, which I've already done here. So we have losing weight, lose weight podcast, get fit podcast, get healthy. You see, these are different terms that we're looking at that kind of mean the same thing, and I'm trying to see which one has better search results. And so, since I've already calculated all this, what we have down here is our results. And there's a lot of different ways to view these results, but for the most part right now, I have selected sort by relevance, and you can sort by other things, keyword, competition, other things like that. But what we have here, losing weight, has got a pretty high competition here. It's, I don't know what this is termed as. This is termed as medium competition. It gets a little over 4 million searches a month, 2.25 million locally, which means in the country, and the cost per click is $1.50. Okay, 4 million searches is way too much for what I'm looking at doing. But then we have down to lose weight, which is almost 3.5 million. So that's still a lot. Lose weight podcast, though, only gets 16, and it gets less than 10 searches a month online. So really, the modifier of having podcast on there is not going to help our get us a whole lot of unique visitors that are specifically looking for a podcast, but it's going to help us when we go to select the domain name. Okay, so what we have next is Get Fit, which gets 165,000. That's still a little high, and I'll tell you why. Is because of those 165,000, if we go to click on that and we put quotes in for an exact match of Get Fit, we have 11 million results. Okay, but when we go back to Get Healthy or Getting Healthy, see, okay, now here's the other thing. Get Healthy, that's highlighted here, has low competition, 33,000 results, 18,000 locally. It's almost $1 cost per click. And then Getting Healthy also has low competition, but it only gets 4,000 results and almost 3,000 locally. But it's 2 cents less. So you have a big traffic difference for those two things, that more people are searching for Get Healthy over Getting Healthy. So that's something to consider. And then just plain health podcast, 1,600, not even 1,000 locally, and it's still $1. So then we go down to this. Those are the main terms that I put in, and then we go down to the unrelated terms that you can really see Google is trying to sell these things that have high competition here. These are very popular terms because they get either high traffic or they're high competition. So we know that there are people actively creating websites in those categories. So, but none of these really apply. We might actually be able to use these for keywords later, but that's for another video. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is, and I've already pre-selected this, that's why I'm going through this a little faster, but I've selected Get Healthy, okay? And because I have to, well, let's go back over here. I went ahead and I put in gethealthy.com into GoDaddy, and it's not available. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying, and it's given me these different results. So gethealthy.ws, I don't even know that. I guess that stands for website. I've never heard of that domain before. We have gethealthies, which is not gonna do us any good. And they have little different modifiers on here, and then they have ones with hyphens, which I'm not gonna do hyphens. And what we have over here is they also recommend Get Healthy Blog, Get Healthy Hearing, Get Healthy Nutrition. And we have the premium domains. This is gethealthyliving.com, $1,800. Okay, Get Healthy Skin, $1,000. This is crazy. All of these right here are $2,000, $1,000, something like that. What we're gonna do is, I'm typing in gethealthypodcast.com. We're gonna search that, and it's available. Amazingly, and I'm really surprised that more people have not caught on to this, that they can get really good key terms if they put in the word podcast. And if obviously you need to do that only if you're going to make a podcast about it, but that's a great way to get traffic anyway. So what we have here is Get Healthy Podcast. It's $12 a year. Okay? And it gives us other options down here to pick, and this is the where it says free. It has the little modifiers, the prefixes and suffixes on here, but that's going to do it for us there. Okay? Next, well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this right now. This is a good stop for a video.